Is it time to reveal your real magic and become seen, known, and valued? Welcome to this week's Visionary Voices Deep Dive Live. It's lovely to see you. And today we are talking about from spinning to momentum. So if you're here watching us live, just post in the chat, post in the comments, just say hello, where you're calling from, and what is it that you resonate with around this spinning example, rather than moving forward with your visibility. This is something I really see a lot in my clients. I can see it in myself as well. And so, you know, it's one of the things that really takes us out is this spinning, which can look like procrastinating, holding back, always getting ready to be ready and being in preparation mode rather than stepping forward. So what does this look like for you? And what does it feel like in your body? I know one of the ways it can show up for me is if I'm stepping out to do something new and there's a part of me that's kind of a bit uncomfortable, it's outside my comfort zone. I can say, this is what I'm doing, this is my focus, and then notice that my attention goes elsewhere, that suddenly, you know, I've lost time browsing on my phone, suddenly, you know, tidying up something else that needs tidying, and you know, noticing that what you want to prioritize is not getting prioritized. It's ending up not happening and not getting done. It can also look like not making decisions, that there are new decisions that you need to make. What am I going to launch? Who am I speaking to? What's the topic? What's the title? There are all these decisions. There's a half-written book. There's an idea in your notebook for a program or a course. There's a website that hasn't been created, and just making the decisions to create the momentum to move that forward is not happening. So what's your experience of this? How does it feel in your body when you're spinning your wheels? And how does it feel when you're in momentum, when the rubber hits the road and you can really feel you've got traction, you're moving forward, and you know you're creating what you want to create? There's that sense of flow and momentum. So let me know, you know, what's your experience with this, because living in integrity with your soul's calling it's a deep journey of healing and discovery. And often the spinning is at its strongest when there is a new soul calling that's whispering in your ear, and it requires a next level of visibility from you. You've got the book 90% of the way there, and if you finish, you know it's like, oh, this is going to be out in the world. I'm going to be visible. What will people think? And so you end up stalling. You end up holding back. You want to launch the business or the next offer, but you know if you do, it requires a level of stepping out and being visible, and that's scary. So you're never quite clear on who it is you're speaking to or what it is you're offering, and those bits keep going round in circles and the clarity isn't there. So what I want to share with you today is, you know, the key elements of generating momentum with your visibility that's aligned and also sustainable, you know, because what does momentum look like for you? It doesn't all have to be speeding down the highway. It can look different ways. for different people. So some of the key elements are, what's the hidden causes of the visibility blocks. So one of them, the spinning your wheels, one of the causes is the visibility blocks that can come up. So, and they can be hidden from your view. You don't even see them. You might feel them as an energetic stickiness, or you see the patterns that are coming in your life, but there can be hidden visibility blocks in your energy field that are stopping you from getting clear. I know with one of my clients who had spent a long time and many years and thousands of pounds working with some really great business coaches to get clear on what her business was and who she was here to serve and what her regular content rhythm was and all of that. And yet it wasn't happening. Yet she wasn't moving forward. She wasn't consistent. She didn't have clarity. And when she came to me, we did some work, and it actually ended up going back to her parents, and the relationship there was sticky. Without going into details, it was sticky. There was a lot of energy that needed to be released, and she could see how she had been in pleasing mode for her life. And once she shifted that, and once she released of the energies of caring what other people think and having to please, she could then really connect to her own energy and get clear on what she was doing. She knew what her work is. She got new branding in place. She created her opt-in. She created her community. She knew what her coaching packages was going to be, and it was all do. Once the visibility blocks were cleared, it was able to blossom. The other, hidden causes of spinning your wheels can also be this developing your potent presence. So it can be, like this symbol on the wall behind me. It's also knowing how you can hold space for yourself and really take up space, be rooted and grounded in your body, in your energy field, be comfortable in taking up space, know how to set good boundaries, how not to take on other people's projections, and feel your own energy, feel your essence and the clarity that comes from this as well. So cultivating your potent presence can be another cause. So if you're somebody who's been doing a lot of the clearing and still find yourself spinning, it can be you're not claiming your space, your potent energy, the magic and genius of who you are. And then the third place that the causes can come from is not showing up and committing to taking action. So there's also that part of what generates momentum, I find, is doing the inner work to get clear, whether that's releasing stuff or embodying the new energy, and then taking the action. So it's like the left foot and the right foot, the inner work and the outer work, they really go together, and that's how you generate the momentum. So beautiful. I'd love to hear what you're taking away from this. What's your insights? What do you see has been the missing piece for you and the hidden causes of spinning your wheels? Is it that you have a sense that there's frozen parts that need to be held? Is it that you've got a sense that you're not quite rooted and grounded in your own potent presence? Is it the fact that you're not committing regularly to taking action, to taking on the projects, the creative work that will actually help you break through and generate momentum? And I just, so just take a moment to, where is this for you? and just can take a moment to reflect on, what is it costing you? What is this spinning costing you in terms of your business, in terms of the clients that you're attracting, in terms of the impact that you know you want to have in the world, and maybe the next level impact that's calling you? What is the costs on your health, your mental health? I know for me, it's like when I'm spinning, it's, you know, I'm not sleeping well. There's a level of stress in my system. And it can also lead to self-sabotaging behavior and less than healthy habits. So what's the cost for you in terms of health? What's the cost for you in terms of your relationships? If you're feeling, I have this soul calling and I'm spinning and I'm not moving forward, and maybe I've invested so much time and energy and money in this and it's still feeling sticky. So it's really powerful to take a moment to get connected to what is the costs of this spinning for you, because this is uncomfortable to be present with this, but it's also very potent. So just take a moment and share in the comments, what do you see have been the costs for you of staying in the spinning rather than generating the momentum? And also, you know, when you have in your life, when you have generated that momentum, when you have taken the action, done the inner work and the outer work, you know, how has that impacted on you as well? You know, what has worked for you? And I get it, when there's a next level, it's scary again, but it's also good to remember, I can do this. I have done it in other areas. I can do it again. And I might need support, but that's okay. I probably got support before. So, you know, these are the elements for generating momentum that's aligned and sustainable for you. So it's also about trusting your nudges, trusting your inner wisdom that knows what your soul calling is, what the next level visibility breakthrough project is calling you. It might be writing that book, it might be creating that website, it might be putting together a Facebook group, launching a service, reaching out and messaging somebody who you're guided to contact. It can look like all kinds of things, but I want to, you know, help initiate this next step with a poem. And it's a poem that's often been attributed to the German poet Goethe, but I've heard that it was actually written by a Scottish mountain climber called William Hutchinson Murray. So you may have heard it before, but I call it Begin. It's by William Hutchinson Murray. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one commits oneself, then providence moves too. The moment one commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have happened. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, a whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. A whole stream of events, issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no one could have dreamed would have come their way. Whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. So just breathing this in, this poem, this Begin by William Hutchinson Murray. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. So what are you taking away from this? So share your insights, your ahas. What's your sense of the soul calling that's coming up next for you to create and launch into the world, to share with others, to make your difference? And what I would love to share with you is an invitation to, my next level of visibility and what I'm offering in the world, which is a free training that I'm offering on the 21st of September, so on the solstice, called Be Magnetic. And this is where I'm going to support you to really get clear on your soul calling and the new edge that's beckoning with you, and really support you to lean into that edge. I'm also going to be sharing 3 core myths that I've identified around visibility that keep, especially for visionary leaders, that just don't work for us. They're conventional ways of thinking about visibility, especially for people who offer transformation, that are not true. So I'm going to be busting those core myths that I see are often getting in the way for people. And I'll also be identifying the 3 essential pillars of soulful visibility and help you to see which one of those you most need now. So here is the link where you can register for the Be Magnetic and discover the 3 myths that have been getting in the way for visionary leaders. And yeah, and Diana, lovely to see you here. Danielle, welcome. So every time I'm going out of my comfort zone, this spiral occurs, but when I listen to you, I feel so much trust coming up. Begin it now, I will. So I would love to see you on the Be Magnetic call. There will be a replay if you can't attend live, but come live to get the energy, because it's going to be a very special event. And I will also give you a sneak preview of my brand new Magnetic Radiance 9-month program on that call. So you'll be the first to hear about it. So I'm very excited about that. There's the link, which is my website, rionachaiken.com/be-magnetic. So I hope to see you there. And so we can really help you to get clear on the momentum that you want to generate, what's been getting in the way for you, and supporting you to commit, to begin it, to generate the momentum and share the wisdom that you can share. I hope to see you there. Bye for now. Have a wonderful week, and do share in the comments what you're taking away from this. Take care. Bye.